Welcome everyone here to Community Field as I'm Andy O'Hara. With me here tonight is Tyler Ramsden, Caden Helmich, Kenny Barnhart, and the Hall of Famer O'Reilly. They're here for the Triton Sports Network, broadcasting live on YouTube and the IHSAA Champions Network. Tonight, the two number 2 and 10 teams in their respective classes get ready to square off as Knox comes in hosting tonight 7-0, 5-0 in conference play. Triton 5-2, 4-1 in conference play. Tyler, we're going to be in for a good one.
This is going to be a good matchup. Trojans coming off a great win last week against the North Judson Blue Jays, and they're on a head of steam right now. And this Knox team, they're 7-0. They're looking to be 8-0. They've got a good built team. They've got a good coaching staff this year. They're well built, well coached.
And he's touching that Knox coaching staff, a group that led by Russ Radtke, 395 wins in his illustrious career. He's 5 wins away from 400. Has had a great career at Griffith, went to New Prairie, and found his way down here at Knox, and he has really gotten this group to really turn things around here in the last couple of years.
Yes, he has.
And then you're going to go over on the other side, Zach Whittaker in his first year, Jimtown grad, but has been here at Triton for the last 4 years as a coordinator. He has done something special with this group.
He's building something really special here. You seen it last week, and if that can continue on to the rest of the season and into sectionals, I think that we have a good chance.
And this is a group here. Tonight is a big game. And granted, it's how you kind of look at it, what kind of game you're going to want to see. For this Triton group, it's time to gauge where we're at. I mean, you're this far in the season. You held with LaVille. You held with Bremen. You kept those one-score games. If you're Coach Whittaker, what things do you want to see from your guys here tonight?
Step up. No self-inflicted wounds here. No missed cues. Everything clicking on the right cylinders. We need to get firing on everything early in this game.
And I think it's going to come down to me. It's going to become a battle in the trenches. I think up front you've got to be tough. You've got to be physical. You've got to win those matchups underneath, because I think that's where Knox thinks so well on offense, and especially defense. Well, and that team is a very good defensive team as well. Even though their offense is high octane, I mean, a team averaging just under 40 points a game, allowing 13. Triton side of things, averaging 31 points a game and allowing 14 points a game. So these are two teams that there's a lot of balance between these two teams.
Yes, it is.
And like I said, you're going to have a couple really nice running backs out here, and then guys that kind of run a different look. You see kind of like what you would call a wildcat. You'll see the running back. We see Miles McLaughlin kind of step out there. And a guy I really like is Jake Conroy. Conroy's a junior. McLaughlin, a sophomore. That 1-2 punch, and I heard Chuck Freeby talking earlier today, Thunder and Lightning, and that's exactly what they are.
I love that wildcat formation, especially in high school. You just get that running back under center and see what he can do with it.
And they got guys along that front line that are extremely tough. But Triton at the same time, you got Cole Shively, you got guys like Jaden Overmeyer, who's really stepped it up, Dante Workman, who's had a great year, and then we saw Javen May blow out last year. We saw Javen May really kind of just have his coming out party. I mean,
last week was his senior night, and he definitely proved himself.
But then you also got guys you kind of take a look at that offensive line. Tucker Worsham's done a good job. Brady Shue's done a good job. Kendrick Jones, Eastside Limler, all those guys, and Pierce Brookins has done a good job man in the middle with Brady Snyder, unfortunately not being able to play with injury. But you go down and you look at the defense. Eastside Limler, Alex Brown, Tucker Worsham, Pierce Brookins on that front line. That's a tough group.
Yes, it is. This Trojans team is well coached this year.
All right, so Triton gets ready. They will get the second half kickoff as Shively gets a set. Back deep to return. Those are not the ones I wrote down. Oh, yes, they are. Camden Garner and I believe Jake Conroy are the two men back deep to return. The wind's died a little bit, but another spot of rain should be coming through as Shively kicks it. He's going to push it to the right side. Going to take it inside, just outside the 10-yard line for Conroy. He's got a seam. He goes up there, and Triton's going to swallow him up around the 30-yard line, but the 31 is where the Knox offense will go. Rowan Jordan will be the quarterback. Miles McLaughlin and Conroy, the two running backs, with Camden Garner also back there in the running back spot as well. Isaac Singleton and Caleb Schwann also out there on the offensive skill positions, with Hayden Smith, the man in the center, Lucas Skelly and Landon Howard, the two guards, the two bookends, and Isaiah Jones and Tucker Burns.
Excited to see what this defense can do. This is a well-coached, like you said, offense. They're firing on all cylinders early in the season. They're 7-0. They're 7-0 for a reason.
And watching them play on offense, like I said, this is a group. Triton's going to have to be on point.
He can't hear us.
Good handoff. Good save by Dante Workman right there. Way to get off his block and save that tackle. It was going to be a touchdown if he did not get off his man.
And you look at what this group does so well, this Knox group. I mean, our first down right on their opening catch. This is a group, they get those chunk yards. They can get those chunk yards in a hurry.
They hit that next level pretty hard.
First down and 10 now from their own 42. Now it goes up the middle, and Triton swallows it up.
Good swallow.
Do you have a third sheet? I'm missing one. That's the one I'm missing.
Looks like Evan was on that tackle. Would come flying from his linebacker position up the middle, make that stop, let his other teammates come and help make that tackle.
So second down, Triton doing a good job on that one. Getting everybody kind of set up. McLaughlin now back in the quarterback spot. Triton trying to adjust on defense. McLaughlin's going to give it right up the middle. And a big, strong piece of running there.
Yeah, he's not going down easily at all.
Logan Taylor on the carry. And Pierce Brookins in on the tackle, so.
Pierce Brookins, another guy to watch out for. He's been stepping up his game each and like he's just been doing really good.
And there's the rain. There's the second batch of it. So third down coming up. Right on cue. You saw it earlier. Now Orion's getting wet. And then he's got his camera covered up. So no sideline for a little bit. McLaughlin out of the shotgun. Going to keep and go up the middle. He's got an empty seam. McLaughlin bouncing it outside, and he's got a first down for the Redskins.
Cole Shively with that tackle.
Their second first down here on this drive.
They're taking what they can get, you know. They're getting.
And if you're Triton's defense, you got to wrap them. You got to bring them down, and that's that team tackling. One thing that we've seen them do so well, especially last week against North Judson. You got to get up against one another. You're going to have to go jump them.
Yep. Can't just expect your man to make that tackle.
Rowan Jordan pitches it outside to McLaughlin and
good hit.
Tries to cut up field. There's Shively there to get tied up.
I love the way Cole Shively just flies down the field from his safety position or his corner position. He makes that tackle. Saves a lot of big gains.
And Orion's, we got a shaken up Knox player. Hope he's all right. They kind of, I think, if I was kind of watching at the end of that play, Landon Howard, the senior center, kind of got tied up with Overmyers. The two were battling for position. And that'll be a stoppage. Looks like Orion's had enough of the rain. And he's on his way up here, looks like. But we'll go back. Let's talk about this Triton defense. This is a group that up front's been really impressive to watch. You know, you get good pressure, you get good defensive line play. You got you got guys that rotate in to just do an outstanding job. But this linebacking crew, Colton Reynolds is one that comes to mind. This linebacking group has been very fun to watch.
Yeah, they're well coached. I always liked. I was a linebacker, and I always liked doing it because Whittaker was the coach of the linebackers, and you know we'd be hitting pretty much every day, and I like that. So they're really well coached.
And Triton forcing 15 turnovers this season. And 9 sacks. That seems high. Yeah, all right. All right, so now second down and 9 from the 41-yard line.
Knox is a team that they'll run, and then they'll pass.
Got 2 wide out, split to the left for McLaughlin. Slaps his hand. He's going to try to go with the play to the left. He's trying to get outside, trying to seal the edge. And I believe...
Looks like Cole Shively on that tackle.
It looked like Esai Limler, I think.
Yeah.
I think Esai Limler got there initially, and Shively came in to help out. These boys are going to be busy down there tonight. Like I said, this team likes to run, but this team does it effectively. I mean, they really set themselves up well.
Well, like you said, it's going to be a trench battle all game long. Who could win that front line battle?
Third down and 8 on the 1-yard gain. Rowan Jordan's the wide out here near to the near side. Jaden Strong out left. McLaughlin out of the shotgun. Scanning the defense. Triton showing some pressure. Going to keep it himself, trying to go with the belly. McLaughlin gets free. McLaughlin gets a first down. Dante Workman on the tackle.
He is reading his reads really well right now. Feeling it collapse. Keeps the ball, runs up the middle. But Dante with another save tackle for not a touchdown.
And like I said, big thing is you got to go watch your pursuit on this. And these angles are going to be real important with this crown field. It's going to be real important how you pursue your angles here tonight.
It will get slippery out there pretty soon.
First down and 10 now. From the 26. Rowan Jordan in a quarterback now. Go back to McLaughlin. And he has a big, strong carry on first down. Or Conroy, excuse me. Trying to get acclimated up here. Of course, appreciate the Knox Athletic Department for making, and the IT group for helping us out. Kenny and him got along real well tonight.
Yep. He's like, hey, we found a cord, plug in.
There we go. Good hospitality here. Could be the last football game.
Yeah,
These two teams might ever play against one another. Might be. Jordan out of the shotgun. He's going to keep it. The big man's going to try to rumble forward. He has space, and Rowan Jordan's going to punch it in. Touchdown, Knox.
I love the way that he was slow with the run. He let his blocks get there, get to their position, get to the spot they needed, and he just took off. Right here, he does a little stutter step, waits for that block to hit, and then he's off to the races.
What was that?
Fire truck's going off.
Yards.
Oh.
So Knox will get set now to go for two. Try not to have to key in here. Keep an eye. Linebackers is going to be important for them.
Mm-hmm.
McLaughlin at the quarterback. Going to go to Conroy, and he punches it in for the two-point conversion is good. And Knox, just like that, walking you down 3 first drives, converting 2 third down attempts on their way in for an 18-yard touchdown.
Trojans are going to have to get those stops on third down. Not going to let them convert, get those big plays.
And now, like you said, Triton, this team here is about as good as it gets with this Knox team. I mean, you play some really tough, faced a tough LaVille team. You faced a tough North Judson team. You faced some tough teams at this point.
Yeah.
But the big thing is they've always been able to respond. How do you respond coming into this drive here? You got it. You need a self-sustaining drive here because, like I said, you don't want to give the ball back to this high-octane offense.
This offense that the Trojans are about to come out in, they have to feel pretty confident, have some momentum from last week and what they did from last week. Carry that on to this week, and just go out there and just play football. That's about it.
So Workman, Hensley, and Overmeyer back deep to return. As Conroy, who just scored the two-point conversion, will set off the kick. It's a nice kick down the side. Hensley's going to take it inside the 10, about the 8. He'll take off. Trying to find some space up past the 20. He's going to try to fight his way. He's not going to quite get past the 20 too far, and he'll set up at the 22-yard line. The Triton starters coming out there on offense here tonight. Shively will be at quarterback with tailback Jaden Overmeyer. Back in at fullback tonight, we'll see Vinny Prater back in the lineup tonight with Ben McFarland the wingback position and Dante Workman split out a wideout. Javen May at tight end. The man in the center spot, Pierce Brookins, the 2 guards, and Tucker Worsham and Eastside Aluminum, the 2 bookends, and Brady Shue and Kendrick Jones.
Javen May was up for...
he runner-up this week for South Bend Tribune Player of the Week.
I didn't see the final, but...
He was the runner-up. Shiva's going to go right quickly to Vinny Prater. Gets a couple, maybe got back to the line of scrimmage according to the line judge. Looks like no gain on the carry. Eastside Limler shaken up. So let's talk about, getting shaken up when it gets colder and wet. What are those injuries like, Tyler? I mean, is that obviously I've never got to play in this.
When you play in this weather, everything hurts about 10 times much, especially when you're cold and it's rainy. You already don't want to be out there, but when you're out there, it's fun. But those hits, they take a toll on you. Everything just feels much worse.
We got 2 players shaken up here tonight. We have Knox had a player shaken up, and now Eastside Limler trying to make his way off the field. Has help from his teammates Hope Eastside's all right. He's a big focal part of this team.
He is.
Look at the Knox defense. What was provided to us, Isaiah Jones will be out there with Noah Bolin and Gavin Hartle and Caleb Schwant along the defensive line with Reisner, Weber, and Phipps, the outside line or the linebacking crew, with Winzak, Taylor, Everidge, and Strong, the defensive backs. McLaughlin's out there now. Tanner Whitt-Hoyle was split out at wide out for Triton. And Shively goes back under center. Split back formation in the backfield. 2nd down and 10. Shively. Bobbled snap. Going to try to recover, trying to get himself back up. And here comes the Redskin defense and pushes him back. He'll have a loss of 2 on the play.
Like I said, we can't have any self-inflicted wounds. We need to get those out of our system right now before it's too late.
And this is a team that, once they get ahead, they can know how to play with the lead. Knox is a team that doesn't let anybody back in the game very easily.
Yeah, they put it away real fast.
The wind's picked up a little bit blowing in. So 2 wide out, split out. Will be Quintana and Workman in the slot. Shively will work out the shotgun with Overmeyer on his left hip. Shively's going to try to run the option play to the outside. Here comes Knox trying to read it. Shively's going to try to keep it himself. Shively's on his feet. Shively running hard. He's going to be close to a first down. And I think they're going to mark him a yard shy.
I don't.
They're going to mark him a yard short, so 4th down. And
Official
Radtke.
timeout. Yeah,
They call it first down, so they're going to call a first down. The Knox fans unhappy with that one. So trying to get their first third down, of course, according to the officials. Now they convert on 3rd down. It was a big run by Shively. It was a great run by Shively.
Broke a couple tackles.
12 yards on that carry for him.
Yep. I like the way he kept the ball.
Shively's competitive edge is extremely impressive to watch here this season. 1st down and 10 now. Just past the 30. Going to send McFarland in motion. Shively's going to keep trying to roll around, but what a good play up front there by
Tackled the blocker
Lucas
and
Skelly.
Cole.
Lucas Skelly. Or excuse me, may not have been Lucas Skelly.
Cole looking
Logan
for
Taylor.
a horse collar. Called down there, but didn't get one.
I gotta say, I thought I seen a jersey
Yeah,
getting
I
pulled
saw
out a
one
little bit.
too, but
So I say Logan Taylor was on the tackle. What I saw was Lucas Skelly down there and Noah Bolin, one or the other, were wrapping up the play. Boy, these numbers have been kind of a battle for us tonight.
yeah.
We may not make it to the first quarter.
I may not. The rate I'm going. And Overmeyer wrapped up in a hurry.
You
saw
heard that pop. That was a good hit. This Knox team is not afraid to come and hit you in the mouth.
And on the tackle there is Noah Bolin. 3rd down coming up. I'll push him back to the 30.
You're going to see a lot more running plays than you did passing plays a lot than last week with this type of weather.
Oh, and the big thing is you got to control the clock because you got a high potent offense on that
Yep.
other side. Both teams with 2 3rd down attempts on their opening drives. This will be Triton second as Shively work on the shotgun. 2 guys either on either side of him. Going to go to Overmeyer. Overmeyer trying to find the edge. Overmeyer trying to kick on the Jets. He's going to have to go, and Jordan pushes him out. 4th down coming up.
Good run by Jaden Overmeyer. Way to kick it outside real fast. Make one defender miss. Get kind of close to the first down marker.
Jaden Overmeyer coming tonight, 44 carries for 231 yards, averaging 5.25 yards per carry.
See what Whittaker's doing here.
7 touchdowns for him. So 4th down.
Looks like they're going for it.
Whittaker's going to roll the dice.
I like Whittaker's aggressive call.
4th and 5. Shively trying to reset. Now he'll set his offense and step back. The hard count didn't work. Shivy's going to step back.
Punt it.
He's punted out of this, and he will. Gets a low kick, end over end. Triton's going to pursue, and they're going to. Looks like McLaughlin was back, or excuse me, Conroy was back deep to return. And with that being said, it'll be Knox's 2nd drive here coming up. If you're Triton on this drive, you're coaching this linebacking group. What are you telling those guys?
You got to keep your keys because this Knox offense it can be a little misreading with the Wildcat, seeing who keeps the ball and who doesn't. So if you're a linebacker, don't just fly to one spot thinking they have the ball. Read your keys. You know, y'all have jobs out there, so just do them right.
I don't have a 59. So Rowan Jordan, a quarterback, he'll work out of the shotgun. Goes right to Conroy, and Conroy will drive those feet, and the Triton defense try to push him back. And Conroy's one that's fun to watch. I mean, he's, like I said, that thunder and lightning. I mean, this dude here, you want power running, this guy can do it. He'll get you those few yards of carry.
Really fast. Good duo back there. But I do like this offensive front line, though. They get a good push off that front line.
So looks like Brady Shue's going to be in kind of the spot where Eastside Limler usually is. Vinny Prater out there in the defensive end spot. Rowan Jordan goes underneath. McLaughlin, I think Conroy in the backfield. And Triton's going to build a wall there and for the short carry. Third down coming up.
Way to stay him tall by the Trojan defense.
I'm afraid to be loud like usual because with all these coaches up here, I want to say something silly. Worries me. Because I know a couple of them will let me hear it. All right, stay down there. Look at him.
He said it was getting cold and wet down there. And I think there's another batch, a little bit of rain still coming.
So 3rd down and 4 now for Jordan. Conroy's got it, and he's got a blocker up front. Conroy's on his way. Conroy gets tripped up by the last second. Dante Workman, another touchdown-saving tackle.
Missed fumble. Missed cue by just kind of bobbled it. A little bad snap right there in the backfield, but they get their blocks, and he just reads it perfectly. I really thought that Trojan front line was going to get back there.
That was a good pull by Lucas Skelly. Got out in front from his guard spot, really opened up and really sealed off Jaden Overmyer. That was a good seal there by the offensive line. 1st down and 10 now from the 47. Jordan out of the shotgun. Conroy on his right hip.
Javen's off sides. Come on.
Jordan gets outside. Javen Maymag got away with an offsides. He's lined up offsides. No call. 2 yards on the carry there. McLaughlin now in the backfield with Jordan. Conroy's out there in the wing back spot to the left. They got 3 guys stacked up on the left side for Jordan. Going to go right to McLaughlin. Here comes Colton Reynolds, wraps him up. The torpedo gets in there for that tackle.
Way to hold on Colton Reynolds. He was not going to let him go anywhere.
Colton Reynolds, a tackling machine.
Okay, your Trojan defense, you're on 3rd down right here. You need a stop. Get your offense back on that field.
And Knox doesn't have to run a play here, but the first quarter's almost done. 2 running teams. It's going to be quick.
Yeah, this will be a quick game.
So Knox still going to play off. Jordan out of the shot. I'm assuming McLaughlin's going to go underneath Jordan in the backfield. McLaughlin's going to roll right. He's going to look down the middle. He's got a guy down there, but he's not keeping himself. And can try and stop. McLaughlin drops his shoulder and drives forward. And the far official had him mark the yard short, but they're going to give him the yards. 1st down for Knox.
They're giving you the yardage tonight. Take advantage of it. He lowered his shoulder and laid the boom on Jaden Overmyer. I'm telling you, this Knox team will come out and hit you in the mouth.
You've got to be at the point of attack. You can't be late getting there because this is a group that's going to make you pay.
I know Jaden felt that one. He kind of just stood there.
You look at Knox in that first quarter, 4 third down and tries, 4 conversions on 5 first downs. Triton's forced from that 3rd down. They're doing great things on defense, but when it comes to converting time, they've got to make a stop because this group here, as you just saw there, McLaughlin, he had a little bit of daylight, dropped his shoulder, and just kept on driving.
I really thought he was going to hit. He was striding to his right, but I really thought he was going to hit his back shoulder and hit number 3 on a post.
Yeah, Jaden Strong kind of streaking down the side, but wisely kept it himself. And like I said, McLaughlin's a very good instinctive run for a sophomore.
Yeah.
He's very instinctive. So two teams will flip sides. As the Redskins will start with a fresh set of downs to start this second quarter. Both teams long possessions. Jaden Strong's going to be split out to the left side. Kind of a stacked backfield. McLaughlin's going to take the snap. He's going to keep and go right up the middle, sees what he wants on the RPO, and he'll fumble. The ball's live, and the Redskins fall on top of it.
Ooh, that was a close one. Jaden was right there.
And Radtke, talking to his coordinators, did not like what he saw there, that the ball went free. Good heads up play by Taylor to fall into on it for the Redskins.
Yeah. But right there, Trojan defense gets a break right there. Now it's second and long.
So you got to make the most of these opportunities you get. I mean, you want to play big boy football. You want to make these runs. This team is capable of doing so.
Yeah.
How do you react in this moment? Two wide out, split to the right. Conroy's out there, I believe, with Jordan on his right side. McLaughlin out of the shotgun. McLaughlin's rolling right. He's got a mind down the field. He's got Conroy. Conroy's got it. Overmeyer to beat. Touchdown, Redskins.
Had a feeling that Wildcat formation would be back out there, but this time with the pass by him, and he read it perfectly, hit him in stride for that walk-in touchdown.
Didn't get how far that was.
Trojans are still in this, though.
Knox, 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and a chance to go up with another 2-point conversion here. We'll see how they stand tall here on this two-point attempt. It's Jordan out of the shotgun.
Nope.
And Triton will stop him. 2-point conversion fails.
Use that as your momentum right there. Take it onto the offensive side of the ball.
Here we'll do it this for the other. Oh, I didn't get the right view.
No, that's right. So
yeah, for
47. So it's a 47-yard touchdown pass. I think that was right, wasn't it?
Yep, I think where he was at.
So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for the Redskins. For them, 5 first downs, 4 third-down conversions. So right here, if you're Triton, you got to answer on offense. This is that drive you need to get your team fired up. Who's going to be that one to step up and take over?
You know you can move the ball in offense. You've done it plenty of times this season. So you'll find the recipe here pretty soon, and you'll keep doing what you're doing.
Knox will break the huddle to go out and send it away. Conroy to kick. Conroy's kind of that Swiss Army knife. He does everything. He kicks.
It's kind of like Cole.
Exactly. So 11:03 now is to go here in the second quarter as Conroy goes back to kick. Workman, Overmeyer, and Hensley back deep to return. They get settled in. Conroy, long track back. He sends a line drive kick, pushing it to the right to Hensley, who takes it on his own 9-yard line. Hensley going to try to find a seam up the middle. He's going to take off. Hensley with a nice carry past the 25 up to the 28-yard lines where Shively and company will lead their offense.
Good starting field position for the Trojans.
Ball, 1st and 10.
So they get settled in their second drive.
Seems to always be raining when we come to Knox and play here.
I told that around on the way down. I said every time we come here, it rains.
At least all 4 years of my high school career it did.
Colton Reynolds now going to play the guard spot for Eastside Lindler, who's still out. Shot out of the shotgun. He's going to go back to throw. Here comes the pressure. Going to sidearm it. Tries to get it.
Good throw, Cole.
McFarland couldn't quite corral, but Cole.
Way to get that ball off, though.
But the big thing, watch his arm angle. He saw the pressure coming in. It was good pressure coming on the side, near side by Isaiah Jones. As Overmeyer picked up the block, but he had to kind of sidearm that one. But it was right there. McFarland he gave his player best chance. He couldn't get to make a play on the ball.
The ball is going to be wet. It's going to be slippery. It will be hard to hold on and catch to. But moments like that, you need to bring it in there.
The wind's not super bad. I don't know. Ryan can probably tell us how bad it is. I don't see where he's at now. He's over there.
Over there.
Shiva now second down and 10. Going to roll left. Here comes the pressure. Shiva's going to have to leave it up for Overmeyer. Overmeyer's going to see if he can make a play. Jaden Overmeyer's got space. Jaden Overmeyer's going to have to cut back inside, and he does have a first down on a hard tackle coming in there from Connor Winzak.
I like that catch by Jaden. Way to make one defender miss. Way to get the ball out there to your wide out. I really thought he was going to take off right here with the wall of blockers.
Yeah, if he was stayed to the right, and cut in behind all those guys.
But the big thing, Joel Shively.
Yeah.
Stood his
Getting
ground.
Getting the ball off.
I mean, that competitive edge by Shively, his kid is not afraid of contact.
No, he's not.
Option play to the left. Shively's going to run and try to get to the outside. He might have the edge. Shively has a first down on that carry.
Right on cue.
11 yards.
Once you say that he does not afraid of contact, he takes it in there and gets the first down.
Triton's third first down here the first half. And Cole Shive is such an impressive athlete, but what's is humbling. He talks about he's a team-first guy. He's a guy that he wants to build these guys up on his team, and that's one thing that's really special about Shive is that senior leadership. But he's done that ever since he's been a freshman.
Yep, always been out there building the guys up, not tearing down. He'd be critiquing your work, but other than that, he'd always be a guy to look up to.
Shiva gets set. Overmeyer in the backfield. That's where he's going to go. Overmeyer's going to have to go backpedal because Knox busted right through that left side of the line and pushes him back about 3 yards.
Tackle made by Caleb Schwann.
So Caleb Schwann in on the tackle. And this Knox front line and linebacking group, I mean, watching them on film, this is a group that they show up the tackle and they meet you to the point of the attack.
You got to come out of your stance firing.
Workman's going to split way out to the right. Shively. Play action fake. He goes back to throw. Going to go under to Overmeyer. Too high for Javen May. And third down coming up.
Missed him just a little bit. Rolling out to his right. He has Javen. Just overthrows him by a little bit.
So third down and 14 coming up. From the Knox 45. Triton's 1 of 2 here in this first half on third down. Going to go the shovel pass underneath to Dante Workman and a holding call. This one might be coming back. Dante Workman trying to get freed up. Gets thrown to the ground by Rowan Jordan. Our first penalty of the game.
Dante Workman, flag on the play.
I do like that play call, though.
Hey, yeah, get him
Get it
Dante
right.
Workman in hand.
That's
Get him in
miscues
open
right
field.
there.
Yeah, Dante in open field's a guy that's tough to bring down.
Yeah. We talk about his hands all the time, but we just don't talk about what he can do with his feet once he gets the ball. He's a guy that can make people miss.
Extremely good athlete. And they're going to sorting things out. And Triton will send the punt team on.
Holding against the Trojans.
Penalties decline, and now Triton will kick it away.
Fourth down.
Good.
Be their second punt here of this first half. Conroy back deep to return. And personnel mismatch as Radtke hollering at his players. No substitution as he'll have to burn a timeout. It's kind of one of those things, try and get everybody kind of
counted for.
lined up and counted for. And
Coach like him is not going to be happy about wasting a timeout for that.
especially kind of expects that about these guys here. I mean, you're 7-0. I mean, you're trying to make a push, and you play in a very tough sectional with this group. And, this group's had a lot of promise down here, like with Knox, and they extremely well do. I mean, they're a good team. But those kind of mistakes are mistakes that you can't afford. You got to be on every game.
Yep.
I mean, they're
whether you're up or down.
I mean, they got some tough groups in that, tough teams they got with Glenn and West Noble, Mishawaka Marion, and Lakeland down there at 5-2. Fairfield's 4-3. In Jimtown, they have a tough sectional. They're Shiva now will retry. Shy with the gloves on. He'll send it. Conroy's going to take it inside the 15, and Conroy's got the far side, and he'll get brought down eventually.
Jake Conroy on the return for the Redskins.
Vinny Prater on the tackle.
Redskins take over.
And the Redskins will come out.
Redskins.
This will be their third drive of the ball game, scoring on the first two. Triton, if you're this defense, you've got to make a stop here.
Backs against the wall, 14-0. Defense makes a push, gets the momentum back on the offensive side for the Trojans back in this game.
So JV man, outside linebacker.
Outside.
And McLaughlin still running strong. Workman, Renforth, and Shively in on the tackle. McLaughlin will have 8 yards on that first down carry.
Good run by him. He's hitting those outside, but what I like is the blockers, though. The blocking is excellent.
Alex Brown in at the defensive tackle spot next to Tucker Worsham, the two ends, and Brookins and Vinny Prater.
Alex
They
Brown
get set.
is someone to watch out for, though.
3 wide receivers to the right. McLaughlin's going to take off. He's got empty seam. He's got a green field in front of him. McLaughlin takes off. Cohen Hensley trying to track him down from behind. And he Shively to save it, but he's going to push him in. Touchdown, Knox. That one. "67-yard touchdown run." Shively and Hensley had a chance, but McLaughlin is showing off how strong he is as a runner. Now for the 2-point conversion try. Jordan will work out of the shotgun. Keep an eye out to the right
wide,
with Jaden Strong. Conroy in motion, and a flag on the play. Illegal procedure on the Redskins. Their first penalty here of the first half. Both teams with one.
Procedure penalty against the Redskins.
So personnel change.
They might be kicking it now.
I think they're going to set up for a kick. So Conroy will kick. And Rowan Jordan to hold. And the long snapper, and Keegan Everidge is their long snapper. So I'm moving back here. Conroy's got a leg. Rowan Jordan does a nice job getting the hold. Tries to get some pressure here. And that'll split it. And Knox will now take that lead 21-0 as Triton trying to find some options, finding a way to move the ball, but McLaughlin and his strong running takes it 67 yards to the house.
Triton's offense is going to have to come out here with some confidence. They moved the ball a little bit last time they had it. Come back, do the same thing, but do it better.
And I like what Coach Whittaker right there, and they're talking to his guys, trying to fire them up. This is a group that is capable of playing at a higher level, just can't quite find that gear tonight.
Something Whittaker always says, or has always told me when I used to play for him, is bend but don't break. Your back's against the wall, you're getting punched everywhere, but bend but don't break. So just don't give up. Keep going out there. Keep fighting.
So Conroy set to kick with Workman, Hensley, and Overmeyer back deep to return. Workman split in the middle. Hensley's had the last 2 kickoff returns. But if you're the Redskins, 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. Conroy to kick. Sends it down, pushing it, and Hensley will go inside his own 5-yard line to take off. Hensley trying to find some space up past the 20, near the 25, and he'll stop down at the 24 is where the Trojans will lead their offense out.
Tackle made by Nolan.
All right.
So it's first down and 10 now from their own 24. Workman relays the play in. Brookins gets set. Brookins, Shiley goes back under center. Snap from Brookins. Goes right up to Prater, and the defense handles it.
Vincent Prater on the carry for the Trojans.
No gain on the play.
Tackle made by Logan Taylor.
So still trying to find some answers on offense and move that ball. I mean, like I said, it's going to be a battle in the trenches. This offensive line's got to open things up. You got a guy that can spring out and Vinny Prater there, but who's going to make that push and twist up there on that front side? Looks like we got Eastside Limler's back out there in the left guard spot. Glad to see him back and feeling better. This time going to go to Overmeyer. He's going to try to cup upfield, and he's going to get tackled by Logan Taylor.
They're just flowing right through there.
Tackle made by guess who? Logan Taylor.
Logan Taylor's been busy tonight.
Yeah.
This guy here has been a tackling machine for this Knox team.
I've heard his name quite a bit.
And you're going to. He's a guy very active very active on defense. Very good linebacker. This Knox team playing fired up here. Third down and 10. So trying 2 carries, no yards. And a timeout for Coach Whittaker. He wants to talk this over with his offense. Their first timeout. He's trying to have their 4th third down conversion attempt here. Empty on their first. Only getting one of those first 3 to go through. So you're down here. If you're Knox, you're Coach Radtke. What are you telling your guys down here on this Knox side?
Stay focused. We're up by 21 points, but that really doesn't mean anything. I mean, we saw last week what happened to LaVille and John Glenn. John Glenn had that big lead on LaVille, but LaVille after halftime came back and won that game. So you got to keep your foot on that pedal, keep your foot on the gas.
And you go back to Triton side. If you're Coach Whittaker, what are you telling him? Like,
He's trying to get his guys get focused up, get loosened up. I still feel like they're kind of tight, kind of still hung up from that win from last Friday, but you got to get out of you. You got to start getting focused, start playing better. Mostly it's their cues on the front line, getting your blocking set right.
Jordan showing blitz. McFarland quickly across the front. Shively's going to go back to throw. Has time. He's going to step up. Shively's going to have to try to find a way through. Shively's going to have a first down for Triton.
Good run by Shively. But he did have Javen open. But way to keep the ball. Trust yourself. Get that first down. Now you have 3 to 4 more downs to play with.
6 minutes to go here in the opening half. Triton with the 4th first down. Shively with 2 backs on either side of him. Play action fake, going to look to the left. Shively's going to keep it himself, but here comes the tackling crew.
Holding on to the ball too much back there.
Noah Bolin in on the tackle. A sack for Bolin. And 2nd down as the clock continues to run. It's been a fast and furious first quarter. Whithoyo relays the play in. 15 seconds on the play clock for Shive as he trots his offense to the line. 2 wideout split deep to the left. On press coverage on that far side. Option play to the left, trying to space him out. Shively will slip. And 3rd down and long coming up.
Like we said, this field does get slippery, especially in that middle part, just because that's where everyone's going to be at. So you got to watch your placement, your footing, all that.
This will be Triton's 5th third down conversion attempt. 4.5 to go before halftime. Riffle split out left. Workman kind of bunched up in the that slot position. Shiley, play action fake, slow pressure, going to leave it up. Has Javen May underneath it. Javen May right through his hands. Incomplete.
Got to make those plays if you're Javen.
makes it.
He had him right on there, on the money too. Good placement by Cole. What a placement.
And that's a matchup that we kind of saw a couple times where Javen Mays getting release off of those defensive backs, getting himself kind of getting some release on those defensive players. That play's been there. Just
Yeah,
gotta look it in.
you see a big guy like that, like Javen, you don't expect him to be that fast that he is, so you kind of wait for him to come to you, but then he just beats you off the spot.
Shively to kick. High kick pushing it. Connor's going to have to backpedal, takes it inside the 30 to 29, bobbles it. Here comes Dante Workman, slows him down, and Triton hangs on to him. And Conroy won't get anywhere past the 30-yard line as they'll send out their offense.
You got 4 minutes left with your Trojan defense. You do not want them to score again before this halftime.
Right now, if you're Triton, you want to win these next 4 minutes.
Yep.
Defensive, offensively, you want to win these next 4 minutes. But if you're Knox, sustain it. You've been in, they've shown they've got that home run threat ability.
Yeah.
Jordan will run it in.
Go into halftime looking on forward to something. Holding on to something good if you're the Trojans.
Shively the single high safety. Workman, defensive back. Hensley on the other side. Overmeyer, Reynolds, Renforth, and Javen May, the linebacking crew for Triton. Going to go to McLaughlin. He's kind of going, or Conroy, excuse me, wrapped up. Cole Shively with the strong tackle. Gain of 3 on the play, and this is a Knox group that I think has not gone backwards, but maybe twice.
Yeah.
And now, maybe, like I said, they lost the ball the one time.
Yep. This is a Knox team that we've been saying quite a bit. They're well coached. They make few mistakes.
I mean, there's a reason this is this team, but Triton, this is, like I said, you got to gauge yourself where you're at.
Yep.
McLaughlin in a quarterback now. Out of the shotgun. Sends Conroy in motion. McLaughlin's going to read it. Has an empty space right up the middle. The guards open it up nicely. McLaughlin's still on his feet. Trying to bounce around. McLaughlin's still going. And finally brought down by Pierce Brookins, who had to track him down a long ways.
He is just reading his blocking. He's not forcing it.
And like I said,
good holes.
Good hole by the Knox offensive line.
You rarely see Cole Shively miss a tackle, but
well, maybe McLaughlin's covered in cooking grease.
It is pretty slippery down there.
Slipping his way through, like trying to catch a slippery hog out there. McLaughlin again. Going to go to Conroy, bouncing it out, cutting back in. Conroy goes, but here comes that Triton defense.
Good job by Cole Shively rushing that field, making him feel Cole Shively's pressure, and that's just
Prater now shaking up. Or Dante Workman, shaking up.
Tackle made by Jaden Overmeyer.
About a loss of 1.5 yards, second down and 11.
Hey, watch Dante. He's limping. Not sure what's going on.
McLaughlin just took a quick look out here to the left to Jaden Strong. McLaughlin going to give it right away to Conroy, who takes off. Overmeyer trying to track him down and does, and a first down for Knox.
good play call.
He just bulldozed himself right up that middle.
And Knox trotting their way down inside. 2 minutes now to go.
Good chase down tackle by Jaden, though, way not to give up on that play.
Right up to Conroy again. The power back running his way through, and a nice gain on first down, about 8 yards. As Knox is knocking on the door, 1.5 minutes to go. Second down and 2. Jordan back at quarterback, going to go right to McLaughlin, who pushes, and he'll have another Knox first down.
Miles McLaughlin on the carry for the Redskins.
Letting that clock tick down.
Oh, I guess it's going to be close. Not quite to a first down.
Third and about 1.
Jordan now 3rd and 1. He's going to keep it, try to bounce his way through. Shively to tackle and another Knox first down.
For the Redskins. That'll be enough for Redskins. First down. First down.
Perfect 5 of 5 on third down here
They're
tonight.
going up hurry all right here.
Clock runs now 30 seconds. Jordan trying to going to get swallowed up. Still trying to pull him.
This Trojan team has to wrap up.
Timeout, Redskins.
Got 18 seconds here. Go into the half on something good. Trojans can get a stop right here. That is momentum.
So where my brother-in-law is a clock operator out there in Missouri with my sister, they kind of do the scoreboard and the play clock kind of help out. He was telling me that their freshman wide receiver last week had 252 yards on 6 catches, 4 touchdowns, and they think he's going to rake again tonight.
Jeez.
That is crazy amount for 6 receptions.
Oh yeah, he was a busy guy.
Yeah.
Did he go out for cross country? To be cross country running about all that
Well,
time.
Jonah is the cross country coach, so my brother-in-law is the cross country coach out there where he teaches. So timeout for Knox. They'll have 1 remaining.
Oh, I guess we do make this comment.
Yeah.
We do have the chat turned on tonight. So we have a few comments on there, but we're going to watch it, make sure nothing.
Do you know we have some viewers from Vermont
Yeah.
tonight? As I was instructed earlier today, Hensley will split out right on strong. 2nd down and 6, 1 timeout remaining. Knox is knocking on the door here from about 6 yards away. Last second substitution. Jordan underneath. Gonna go right up the middle. A strong hit underneath for McLaughlin, who's 2 yards away. And a timeout. This is big. This is Triton.
This is
how bad do you want it?
Yep.
Here's that other view.
And a strong hit. I believe that was
Brady.
Brady Shoe coming in with the big
Boy,
hit.
Brady Shoe. I like it.
We'll see how tough that front 7 of Triton is right here on this play.
It's the kind of moments you live for, though.
And Coach Stewart lighting a fire with his Trojans. No timeouts remaining for the Redskins with 9 seconds on the game clock before halftime. So McLaughlin will be split out here to the left side, kind of that wing back position. Conroy and Jordan in the backfield. Going to go right to Jordan's going to look to throw. Here comes the pressure. Triton brings him down. Javen May with the sack and a fumble.
The clock never started. Yeah, that's it.
And that'll do it for the first half. And that sack is Triton with a big goal line stand.
That's a momentum. That's
That's a pretty good shot here.
Javen May got in there. Good job by him. Got in,
fumble.
Knocked it free, and a forced fumble as Renforth recovers.
Too bad Evan Renforth did not just pick that up and just run for it.
And Triton standing tall, a big play for them on defense. So we'll be back after halftime right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office / home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen / art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage / rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop Knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance.
We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance.
And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back, everyone, here to Community Field. I'm Andy O'Hara. With me here tonight is Tyler Ramsden, Kate Homage, Kenny Barnhart, and the Hall of Famer O'Reilly. We're here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network as we're broadcasting live on YouTube in the IHSA Champions Network. Knox scoring on 3 of their 4 drives there in the first half from 67-yard touchdown from McLaughlin. Then a McLaughlin passes one to Conroy for 47 yards in the second quarter, and Jordan punched it in from 19 yards away out of the quarterback spot in the first quarter that started off the game. But Triton, big thing for them on that last drive is they made a goal line stand. That was a big stopping point. That should be some momentum going into this second half. Time possession, Knox with over 14 minutes of possession time. Triton with just 9 minutes and 47 seconds. Only 4 first downs to Knox, 11 first downs in that first half.
Right there, you got it right. First downs. The Trojans need to keep moving the ball down the field. They need to get something going, whether it's just a small run here or a quick pass out here, but just get something going.
And the big thing, if you're trying right now, I mean, you have to dig. You know how to move the ball. You know what you're doing out there. It's time to execute. That's the biggest thing right now is execute, communicate, trust one another.
Yep.
That's the biggest thing for them right now is trust one another because things right now, when they get tough in sectional play, you're down 21 points. You've got to find a way to get back in that football game. Shift the momentums. Right now, who's going to be that person? It can't be Cole Shively just flipping the switch. You know, he is the one who likes to flip that switch. Who's going to be that other guy not named Cole Shively that's going to flip that switch and kick this team into gear?
Yeah.
But if you're Knox, everything went according to plan. You moved the ball extremely well. You had some home run plays on those, as we just mentioned. But yet moving the ball extremely well on offense. And this is a group, like I said, they were tough watching them on film. I mean, defensively they've shown up, but Triton's running game's got to get going.
Yep.
I think now as if our Overmeyer and Prater really need to kick it in for them, need to start getting this thing going because I think find a different way to get someone freed up and contributing because Triton's offense is still stuck in neutral.
Yeah, it's.
And then the rain could have threw things off tonight for everybody, but hey, it's.
But we're kind of used to it raining here, like we said.
Like we said, every time. And Conroy pushing it. Hensley takes it about the 21. He'll try to find some space. Hensley cuts upfield and gets about 13 yards on the return. And here comes both teams as they take the field.
Ball first and 10.
Shively will bring in the play. Full actually relays it in. So 1st and 10 now. From their own 34. Shively gets set, now goes to Prater. Prater trying to follow his blockers. And only about a gain of 2 on the carry, 3 on the carry.
Something, though.
That's the big thing. Now you got some big guys that are playing guard. I mean, you got Tucker Worsham up there. You have Esai Limler.
You got Brady Shue up there.
You got Brady Shue. You got a good push on Pierce Brookins. That interior line has got to get a good push up front to give your fullback a hole to kind of open up. As we've seen Knox's offensive line really open things up for them as well. 2nd down and 7 3 yards on the carry. One wide out, split the left for Shively. Goes back to throw. He's going to look left. He's going to leave it up high for Dante Workman. Starts to dive. Workman adjusts and goes back to it. And Dante Workman gets the catch.
Good
First
throw.
down for Triton.
Way to just throw it up there, though, for your wide receiver to make a grab, make a play on the ball.
Goes back to throw. He's going to look left. He's going to leave it up high for Dante Workman. Workman adjusts and goes back to it. And Dante Workman gets the catch. First down for Well, I said, who's going to be that guy? Dante Workman's a guy. You saw right there. The experience of that, talk about his hands, but yet the instincts to come back to that ball was very big for him. As they go outside, Overmeyer, who gets a good block on the outside. Overmeyer bouncing it out and gets a nice carry on first down.
Good carry. Excellent carry. Good blocking, though. I love the blocking up front. Makes a big hole for him. He reads it properly, makes that run. But good tackle, though, too, in open field.
If you're trying
to see who that was that made that tackle.
It was Conroy in on the tackle.
Conroy kind of flies up from that safety spot just like Cole Shively does.
Workman now splits out to the right side. Strong's going to come over and cover him. Shively getting himself back set. Goes right back to Vinny Prater, and Knox sniffed it out as it came from the near side. Got through the line there. As Noah Bolin busting through for the tackle. Third down coming up.
That left side just collapsed.
Triton's sixth third down they faced in this ball game. Right here, this is a third down. I think this is one you've got to convert. Yes, important to go down and score, but you don't want to be in a fourth down situation here. You need to convert this if you're trying for that momentum to keep that shift your way.
No doubt 2-down territory for Whittaker, I think, but he has to convert right here.
McFarland swings his way through, goes outside to Prater. Prater has to stop, come back in, and here comes the Knox defense, but Prater still driving hard. Vinny Prater digs deep, and a big, strong carry, but it's not enough for a first down and fourth down coming up.
Look how many times he bounces and turns.
Let's see here. There's one. There's two. There's three. Actually, he broke Rowan, I believe, in on the tackle there. It was Connor Winsack, I believe, on the tackle, but Vinny Prater, some strong running there. Moves it up 4th and 4. Big pivotal spot for Triton.
I love this matchup, though, that Dante has. It's good. That's a good defender, a good offensive player, too.
Shively's trying to get through. Taylor trying to find him. Shively trying to go through, and they will not get there. And Triton will have a turnover on downs. The first turnover of the game for either team. And here comes that Knox offensive line, who has been busy here. Guys like Landon Howard, Keyston Dixon. I believe also out there is Dominic Triska. Along now, I think he's on that line as well, I think. I don't know. The starters I had, it's all different. Actually, no, I think Triska's going to be in a kind of a tight end spot. They're going to load it up to the right side, but Triton, Renforth right here, and him and Reynolds got to be really ready here in the middle part of this field. Right there, right to the middle, right on cue.
Looks like Vinny. Evan.
Renforth on the tackle.
Yep. Looking at the leggings, I know Vinny has the same pair of leggings on out there too.
5 yards on the carry. Like I said, you gotta read your keys, especially in the middle of the field.
Yeah, especially those linebackers, though. You know, they've got a tough job reading those. Like they have an important job. If they collapse and that middle is wide open.
And right here, they see Shively shifting over here to the near side to cover this trip, so they really opens things up for McLaughlin, and that's right where he's going to go.
He sees it too, though. Like you're pointing it out right now.
And right there, I mean, and a first down for them. That'll be their 12th first down, but you look at that. They really saw that, and that was good reading there. He had to send 3 guys out. And it's more or less to see, hey, what's Shively going to do? What's the safety going to do? How's he going to line up? And then he shifts over. Shively can't go all the way over, but you know what are you going to do there? But McLaughlin, good read there by him, and a first down for Knox. Triska must got shaken up as he's trying to work things off on here on the near side. McLaughlin back in at quarterback. Goes to Conroy, and Conroy with some strong running, and Triton meets him there after about 3 yards on the gain. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Of course, Kenny's watching the chat. Been real active?
Nope, kind of quiet, but most people probably, like I said, with this first we've had it on all season.
Not used to it.
Last year we pretty much had it turned off because the spam bots just made it unbearable for everybody. So,
Yep.
but got it back on.
Congrats on your first win of the season for the Broncos.
Yeah,
Heck,
all right.
Heck of a win.
And here, speaking of the tough tackling, Cole Shively. Good job by Shively. Good, like I said, out of that safety spot. Does a good job. And what Shively does, while he is an extreme athlete, his knowledge of where to be, and you talk about a student of the game, this guy here studies. You see right there, did a good job as
he's
Coach
all
Watkins
over the
said,
field.
Good read. Third down coming up. Yeah.
Hey, they came back, though.
Well, it looks worse now that the Commanders beat us and then the Bears blew them out. So
like,
it doesn't look good.
You know that you're better than what you're at.
I guess. And McLaughlin goes there and trying a big stop. Third down. The ball comes free.
Trojan ball.
Saying they got it, and they do.
That's
Triton gets the fumble.
right there. He's plenty of time to make 3 touchdowns happen within these 2 quarters.
Might have to adjust the end. It may not quite have got the end of it. Now it all just in a pile.
Vinny was at the bottom of the pile. I know Evan flew back there.
So right here, you're trying. Okay, you didn't get the convert on that 4th down. You've got to make a play here.
Yep. You're almost to the same spot that you didn't make that 4th down convert. And it smells good up here, I'll be honest.
That chili does smell pretty good.
It's getting me really hungry.
I formation. Knox going to stack the box a little bit. Shively back to throw. Here comes the and a big loss on the sack.
Had him. He had Dante downfield. That's a big momentum change for the side.
Orpin kind of bouncing it out, kind of running a go route. Stopped and goes, came back to the ball. It's not enough time for Shively to react. 2nd down from about 20 yards away. It's a loss of 10 on that sack. Shively's going to try the quarterback keeper, and Knox reads it well. He got a yard on the carry, maybe 2. It's 3rd down and 18 or 19.
Tackle made by Logan Taylor.
Taylor again. 3rd down and a country mile for the Trojans.
That name's going to be stuck in my head when I go home.
It's 3rd down.
Knox defense getting set. McLaughlin, the single high safety. Jordan's going to pull him over here to the near side.
Watch Javen right here. See if something goes his way.
Shively trying to escape. Pressure goes down. He has Dante Workman by himself. Dante Workman hauls it in, and a 1st down for Triton.
Down. Good throw. Cole was really under pressure right there. He got it away, though.
You almost thought he was going to just slip right there at that end.
You saw it, too, yeah.
Shively going to get outside to let that one go free, but Dante Workman got freed up and a 1st down inside the 20.
Good hands, because when you're that wide open, it's kind of like you kind of freak out. It's like, where is everyone?
And Triton rolling here in plus territory after the fumble recovery, trying to get some points up on that scoreboard. 4 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Trojan spreading it out. Going to try to get it outside, but Shively's intercepted. And it's going to be Jaden Strong unless somebody can get there. Jaden Strong's going to take it all the way down, and it will be a Knox touchdown on the interception.
I didn't think Cole was going to throw that ball to Dante right there. I thought he had
Jaden Strong just there and just waiting impatiently and just jumped it. And away he goes.
I didn't think Cole was going to throw it right there at all.
And from that angle, it looked like a good, clean throw. But, yeah, he just overthrow it looked like just enough.
He pump fakes right there. He has his other wide out wide open in the end zone.
Knox to try the point after touchdown. Jordan to hold. Conroy to kick. Finally get things settled down and figured out. Keegan Everidge, the long snapper. And that one, no good.
And the extra point is no good. With 3:20 remaining in the quarter, the scoreboard reads.
Didn't quite get it to clear over top of the line. And the interception goes the other way, and Knox finds a way in the end zone on the defensive side.
Yeah, we got a chance here. We'll throw that up. One more game on the road.
And of course,
at Winnemac.
Selection Sunday will be this week.
Yep. Sectionals.
Find out where end up and what path you got to take.
Hoping for a home game this year. We've been away. The last home game we've had for sectional was Cherubusco. You played in that game.
Yep. That was a fun game.
So it's been a bit.
Yep. It's been a bit. That was my junior year.
I was going to say, it's been a little while, man.
Holy cow.
Last year, we were afraid there was going to be a home game. We're going to have to play at Plymouth because we had no stands.
Yep, we started ripping those out. So contingency plan was to go to Plymouth, but that didn't have to.
No, we went to Adams Central again.
Yep. Oh, but the one game I wish I could have got the chance to call was the Northfield game in the rain. Trenton Kraft and I were soaked.
That game.
Oh, Trenton Kraft. That boy, I'll tell you. He actually, Trent was the last time, and he's going to bring it up here. What a that's dirty pool, man. So see where Conroy has sent it and like to push it. Hensley's had all three returns.
Looks like Dante will get this one.
Workman will muff it, and it'll go back. And he'll stop him from the one, and Triton's going to get pinned deep in their own territory. They're Workman trying to final push, and it looks like they'll stop him maybe about the 12-yard line. Triton will have to take this one 88 yards.
Yep.
They're going to find pay dirt. You're Triton right now. You got to forget what that scoreboard says and say, hey, you know what? Yeah, they're 7-0. But guess what? We're 5-2. We've been able to move the ball. Let's just settle down, shake it off, move forward. What can we do here on this drive?
Yeah.
Dig deep. I mean, execute. That's kind of the biggest thing for them is, okay, like I said, who's going to step up? We saw Dante work make some nice plays there. Shively to settle down, but the offensive line's got to continue to give him some time.
Yeah, because one more score by Knox with a 2-point conversion is going to be a running clock. So they got to get something going.
Up to Prater. Prater trying to find some room, and the Knox Redskins will close up the running lane. Second down and long coming up.
Tackle made by Roland Jordan.
This will be Triton's third offensive drive here in the second half. Workman brings in the play. They'll get second set now. 2 minutes and 56 seconds left.
We're both getting really close to that computer screen.
Oh, I've got a wall here in my way.
Yeah.
Second down and 8. Shively now. Goes outside on the toss play to Overmeyer. Overmeyer trying to bounce it out. Good job out there on the tackle to get himself freed up off the outside tackle. There was Connor Winsack. The senior stepping up big here tonight for Knox, making plays.
Looks like Ben missed his block on that last play.
So third down and long. Triton's 1 of 2 in this quarter. They were 2 of 5 in the first half on third down. The Dante Workman deep play got him up, freed up on that last one. 2 wide receivers left for Shively. Here comes the pressure. Shively's going to leave it up high. Up's up for play, and it falls down incomplete. And Triton's punt team will take the field.
For Dante Workman falls incomplete.
Had 3 Knox players kind of in there. Workman had him would take a miracle, but yet he still made a play on it. Dante Workman still tried to get there, but it was a good job boxing out by Jaden Strong to keep Workman away from that football. Shively down to kicks. Conroy sitting back on his own 43-yard line. Shively gets it away. It's a high kick, but it's going to go kind of short. It's going to take a Triton roll to the 44 and 3/4 yard line.
I really thought it was going to be 45 and it just stopped. So
3/4.
Yeah.
Do we get through with my tape measure, Kenny?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Ryan's up here now. He's all warmed up. He can go down and measure that.
Well, he's too busy enjoying that chili.
Yeah, get him to take a break because he's had a volleyball game on the road last night.
He's going to go somewhere tomorrow. We got junior miss tomorrow.
Yep. Cross country has got a.
Cross country's tomorrow. Band's got something going on. Of course, the Knox band was out here during halftime. Yep. Did a nice job. As always, I'll tell you, during basketball season, they're fun to listen to. They had like a rock band up there during basketball season.
Oh, yes, that's right.
It was pretty cool. First down and 10 for Knox here on this drive. Haven't changed on the score clock.
Delay a game.
And a delay a game on Knox. That'll be our first penalty of the second half. As they get set for their second drive. Scored on 3 of their first 4, fumbling on their first drive here in the second half. As they'll be back to town, 1st and 15 from the right at midfield on the 50-yard line, and plus territory for them. And a strong bit of running by McLaughlin.
Hey, some strong sledding by that kid. He can.
And I believe they said the all-time leading rusher at halftime of that. I can't know if that was. They said all-time leading rusher.
I think that's why they kept the ball. They came up here and.
Yeah, they did bring a.
Yeah, they brought a ball.
So congrats to Miles McLaughlin on that achievement here tonight. 2nd down and 8 after the carry. McLaughlin back in a quarterback. Going to go right to Conroy, and Conroy's going to bounce it outside. Overmeyer trying to bring him down, and 3rd down will be coming up here.
Good tackle by Overmeyer right there.
Tackle made by Jaden Overmeyer.
Triton got forced a fumble on that last 3rd down attempt by Knox. Inside a minute to go before the 4th quarter. If you wanted a game on fast forward, Caden, you got it.
Yeah.
Run, run, run is all that clock has done here tonight. McLaughlin again, 3rd down. Goes right back to the power back in Conroy, and he's going to bounce it outside. Conroy's going to get outside, and he's going to take it all the way down for a Knox touchdown.
See that replay. I don't know how he got out of there.
Yeah, I say it's just kind of a jumble mess, and next thing you know, he's shooting through.
So this guy's way through, but strong bit of running by Conroy. Check to see where that was at. Kenny will go back and figure it out where it was at, where they started at. And they're going to go for 2 here, as Tyler pointed out. They get this 2-point conversion. There will be a running clock.
About the 38, maybe?
38, so 38-yard touchdown run by Conroy, and McLaughlin punching it in. There will be a running clock the rest of the way out. That's our second score by Knox here in this second half. A one off a pick 6. And now the 38-yard touchdown score by Conroy. Gets him back in. So you're trying right now. There's nothing you can do about that scoreboard. There's nothing you can do. You can't do anything that you've done. Just go out and play.
Yep.
Let's find a way to win this next 12 minutes and 28 seconds. Right? It's 12 minutes per quarter, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go out here and win this next 12 minutes and 28 seconds. Go out here, try to move this ball. Get yourself some momentum going against a Winamac team that, you know, they don't ignore their record, because that's a team that's playing hard.
Really good against North Judson.
So this is then you have to get some things figured out before sectional play. Tonight, it was tough. You were facing one of the best teams, I think, in 3A. A very tough team. But yet, and then this conference play, you know, you're a tough team. You know how to move the ball. Let's do it here. Let's win this next quarter and change. Win those battles
Take
up
something
front.
from the game into next week's practice.
Exactly. Go take something into tomorrow to film because, granted, things didn't quite go their way tonight, but Triton has got to find a way to move this ball, put some points up on the board. Don't lay a goose egg here tonight.
No. Keep playing your hearts out because the film tomorrow is going to be miserable.
Well, and granted, why it is miserable, there's things to learn from because, you know, and like I said, with this Trojan team, this team, they did a lot of things extremely well here tonight. I think special teams has done a very good job. Yeah, you had a kind of a muff kick, but yet Cohen Hensley's had 4 returns, been positive returns for him, but 10-plus yards or more. But yet your offensive line has stood tall. Your receivers stepped up. Got some things to work out, but yes, why things may be ugly on film.
Always something to take out of it.
Always something to take out of it. Absolutely. And this is a group that wants to learn, that wants to compete, and I think that's going to just about do it for the third quarter, fourth quarter coming up here. But I like to take a away for Triton here and for them with Coach Whittaker and to learn from right here. You don't hang your heads.
This Trojan team hasn't, they did not do that.
And how they responded. You know, yes, your 2 losses were by 1 score apiece, and those against Bremen and Louisville. This Knox team is a team that once they found their groove, they've been rolling, and rightly so. You've seen McLaughlin run the ball extremely well tonight. You've seen Conrad, but their offensive line, let's go back to what I said, a battle in the trenches where it's going to be won tonight, and Knox has won those battles here tonight.
They show you why they're 7-0. The way that they play, you can tell that they practice hard. They believe what the coach is saying and putting them into it.
And that's not to take anything away from this Triton Trojan team that has 5 wins on the season. You got 5 wins. You didn't just get there just by walking in and showing up. You had to win those battles. And for this group is very tough up front. Their front 7 on defense, I think, is about as good as it gets. I mean, you got guys that fly around, want to tackle, want to hit, want to close down those running lanes tonight. Build on what you're good at. Go out there and do what you're good at. But I think this offensive line is there.
Yeah.
But you got to open up stuff for your lanes, and for those running backs, be patient there as well.
I think this is a good team, though, to play right before sectionals. They make you realize what needs to be fixed before you go into that hard weeks of work.
Because, I mean, you go back and you look at that game against Judson last week. Yeah, it was supposed to be a 1-point game, and Triton came in kind of surprised, winning that game by 30-plus points. How do you react? Let's go out here. Let's play a tough team. Let's really gauge where we're at.
See where we're at.
Let's sharpen that iron here in these next 12 minutes.
I think that's what they've done. I think.
And North Judson's over LaVille 13-9 at halftime.
Shively out of the shotgun. Spread formation, and the Redskins sniff it out and bust right through the line. Nobody home to protect Shively, and a quarterback sack.
Tackle made by Noble.
Loss of about 9 on the sack. Moves them back in to about the 16-yard line. 2nd down and 19.
Trying to find some other good scores. I think that was a final. Pioneer 46, Culver 8. That's a final.
Pioneer also in Triton's sectional, as well as North and South Newton, Bowman Academy, North Judson, all in that sectional. Going to go to Overmeyer. Overmeyer trying to turn on the Jets on the outside, trying to stop and go, but another good pursuit tackle by the Redskins. That's one thing Knox has done so well here tonight, is that pursuit tackling. You get to the outside, they seal that edge, and they don't give their runners any free runs on that outside.
No, they do not. He laid that good hit, though, on Jaden. Glad to see Jaden got up, though.
So 3rd down and long. About a yard on the carry. Tanner Wood-Hoyle splits out left with Workman. And Shive have to work. We'll see what the offensive line can do here. Shive's gonna have to go. We got 2 flags on the play, and I got a feeling this one will get declined. So I believe looks like a hold call coming here on the Trojans. Their 2nd penalty. Now Morrow move him way back.
Holding penalty against the Trojans.
4th down. And 11. And here comes the punt team. This will be Triton's 5th punt of the game.
That brings up 4th down.
Spill out of there.
Well, he probably loosened it up. We'll set it right there. He's too busy eating brownies now. What in the world? Golly. You take away Ryan's eating something. Good night, 11. Stivey with a nice high kick. It's going to drop in Triton territory as it won't quite make it past midfield. It'll stop at the 48 is where this Redskin offense has been high octane all night. Will lead their team out with 9 minutes and change to go here in the ball game. As Knox looking to improve to 8-0, 6-0 in conference play with one more game to play.
One more. It's crazy how fast the season goes by.
Like we said, next week Triton will be at Winnemac for their final game of the season,
which should be broadcast down there. They gave approval.
And Knox will play at Caston. That perfect record and a chance to win the conference. It's Coach Radtke and his team. Like I said, this is a team that's been on the uptick, trying to find their groove, and they have very well improved. Triton's going to have some work to do, but yet, like I said, the game ain't over yet. You got to still compete here for these next 8 minutes.
Right.
First down and 10 now from the Triton 48. As busting out and free and taking off down the sideline, and a touchdown for Camden Garner. Camden Garner just busts his way through. These guards have done a great job all night for Knox, opening things up, and he takes off again for a 48-yard touchdown.
People are getting pancaked on the front line. That's what you like to see from a lineman's coach of a point of view. So when your kids are just pancaking the whole line.
And Triton's tough night continues. It's Conroy to kick, Jordan to hold. Snaps down, hold is good, and Conroy will get up over the uprights. And that extra point will put up to Knox up 42-0 here at Community Field as they're in the driver's seat. For Triton here tonight. Going to fall to 5-3, 4-2 in conference play. Like I said, this is a team that, we watched them against South Central. They scored in every quarter of that game. Really came alive in the second half, put up 30 points, and then that LaVille game. They got down in that game, but found a way to come back in that game, putting up 13 points in that second quarter. Just couldn't quite get over that hump there. And then, Caston game, they didn't 30 points the first half, but then they got blanked in the second half. How do you respond? You go against a host of good Bremen team. I think a pretty decent Bremen team. Lose by a touchdown there. We didn't have Cole Shively. Had Riffle at quarterback. The team responded well. They come back against Culver and Pioneer, and North Judson went on a 3-game winning streak leading in here into tonight. A team that puts up over 30 points a game tonight. You got to go back to the drawing. You got to dig deep. And then for these guys here, and like I said, I know we're critical of things, and and the coaches are we're going to have their conversations, good or bad, about this game. But these guys here, you have to realize you have the ability to be a team that has a chance to make a run here in sectional play. And even beyond that, as that low kick will be bounced around as Gayhart will try to corral it about the 16-yard line. And Ryder Gayhart will get dropped hard about the 23 is where he'll get brought down. But if you're trying right now, like I said, this game, you can't control it. And right here, this is one of those moments. Next week, how do you respond?
Yeah.
And knowing this group, Winnemac going to have their hands full because this Triton team is going to go to practice. They're going to get their they're going to get their talking to. They're going to have to lick their wounds here tonight. But yet, this is a group I feel that can really respond back. And I think for them, will this be that spot that kind of catapult them to make them a dangerous team in sectional play? And if you're Knox, keep on rolling. They're hitting
doing
their
what
room.
you're doing, honestly.
Hope you get a good draw down there because, like I said, got a tough as Vinny Prater, some strong running there, gets a couple yards on the carry. But yet, this Knox team, like I said, McLaughlin, I think if I was right, only listed as a sophomore.
Who's all in there?
Like I said, West Noble is undefeated in their sectional. Lakeland's in their sectional, and tough team there. Glenn's in that section. They've been able to come there 2-1 in conference or in section or in class play. And what we got here? Joe Wood. Thanks, Joe.
Joe Wood.
Oh, man.
We do miss some of those chat comments.
The father of the lumberjack. Of course, playing some college ball down there, doing some good things. Like seeing 42 down there and
Joe Wood.
And there in his college uniform. So third down coming up. Haven't been able to get down there to see Riley play. I want to go down there and see the lumberjack in action in college play. He's done a good job. Gonna have to try to catch some
games.
Catch a junior high game on Tuesday. Jackson's gonna have to think warm thoughts. We're gonna go watch football on Tuesday. He's not getting out of this game. Yeah, junior high's at home this week. JV's on Monday.
Brady Wood's something else.
Oh, he is.
He's lumberjack junior.
Little lumber. Don't tell him that, though. Paul Bunyan, he keeps it up. Bounce outside to Overmeyer, and he will drive up for a Triton first down.
Jaden Overmeyer on the carry for the Trojans. That'll be good for a Triton.
Inside 5.5 to go. You know, Triton, like I said, kind of caught flat-footed here tonight. But sometimes you need that shock to your system. Right. Sometimes you need to, as a wise man once told me, sometimes it's good to hit your rear end on the ground pretty hard sometimes. Let's see how you get back on that horse. And for this group here, with these senior leaders, these upperclassmen, but yet there's leaders in the sophomore level and that freshman level. Let's be the voice. Let's come back together. Hey, you know what? We got beat up tonight. But
you need those captains to step up and talk to your younger guys.
And get back in, for them. Get back in it. Triton's got a chance to do something for the second time in 30 years. We have a Trojan player shaking up at the bottom of the pile. So trying to see who's down there and it's shaking up. I think it might be Overmeyer.
Who I'm thinking, get the camera.
That's what it looks like. Hopefully Jaden's all right. Slow to get up. Let's go. Eric Callahan will take a close look at him. Never want to see anybody get banged up. But yes, going back to last Sunday, I'm not so sure this weekend's going to be much better. I think the bear that Sean Payton poked is not going to bode well against the Jets on Sunday. Not feeling super confident about it. Everybody's saying, they'll be fine. I don't know.
It looks like he got up and walked off.
Got him walked off on his own powers. Mine just got a stinger there, like you said. And Ryder Gayhart will come in, the freshman running back. Well, I think keep an eye on this young man. Bright future ahead for this freshman. Caden shaking his head. We like watching him on film, don't we? Like his vision on the field. As Quintana relays the play in with a little over 4 minutes to go. I formation in the backfield. Shiva's going to have to bounce it back in.
Oh, whoa. Surprised they did not call something there.
So third down and long coming up there after the carry there by Triton. Workman trots the play out. Third down and 16 from the Triton 29-yard line. Workman gets set here on the near side, split out wide. Shiva's going to roll. He's going to step. He's going to lay one up deep for Javen May. Javen May has a chance, and he'll corral that one. Javen May on his feet. Javen May trying to find the end zone, gets tripped back from behind by Conroy. A touchdown-saving tackle as Triton flips the field.
Good catch by Javen May. Good ball, though, by Cole Shively. Look at this thing.
And he took a hit at the end of that play, a big hit. Inside 3 minutes to go. 1st and 10 now. Inside the Knox 15, about the 13-yard line, as Shively goes under center. Goes right up to Vinny Prater. Prater cutting back in, spinning his way through. Prater trying to push the pile, and he'll give a nice gain there on first down as Triton.
Good gain.
Inching their way back into the game.
Good blocking
back into the
front.
end zone. Outside 2 minutes to go. 2nd down and 4. 6 yards on the gain.
If they can get a score here, it means something for next week. It means something for tomorrow. It just boosts your confidence just a little bit. Just like you said, finish the game off on a good note.
Shively going to send the freshman in motion. Goes right back to Vinny Prater. Prater trying to find some space, and he'll push, but it'll be 3rd down and a yard to go here as 3 yards on the gain.
Tackled by the Redskin defense.
Riffle relays the play. Knox stacking the box here. Shively under center. Shively's going to try to go outside. He's going to look to throw. Leaves it back with the middle of the field. Javen May, touchdown, Triton.
Good throw by Cole Shively. He's been under pressure all night, but just been able to get the balls away. I'm really impressed by Cole Shively right now.
A flag back in the middle of the end zone.
Yeah, come right at the end of that replay.
Pass interference on the defense is declined, and Triton's touchdown is good.
There we go. On the board.
Shively to Javen May. That's what let him down there after the big passing play.
Javen May's still hot from last week.
Like I said, he finding the end zone for a fourth
time within, yeah.
Shively's kick splits the uprights, and Triton gets on the board. They erase the goose egg, and they'll get ready to kick this one off with 42 seconds to go. So Triton, that touchdown, granted, it may not look pretty on the scoreboard, but for this team to know that, hey, we can move the ball. We had that capability of those big plays. That big play from Shively to Javen May, yeah, there's a couple times it didn't quite connect. But right there, that's that confidence. Okay, we that connection's still there. It may not have worked as well as we like to have seen it here tonight, but yet we still found a way to move the ball down the field.
Yep, I like it. I like the play call. I like the confidence that Cole has in Javen to come down with that ball that he threw.
And also, you want to talk about confidence, the confidence that Coach Whittaker has in his guys and in his team. And so they're going to move them up. They're going to negate the penalty back here. So Triton's going to kick it from the Knox 45. But yeah, but Coach Whittaker and the confidence that he has in his team, this coaching staff, and how they worked with these guys, this group's going to respond well.
Right.
I have no doubt in my mind in this group, and then their confidence and their ability to bounce back after a tough week. But yet, like you said, Coach Whittaker, he's one. He impresses me as a head coach, and this coaching staff has really impressed me in their group and how they work with these guys. But like I said, Coach Whittaker, his attitude and how he approaches, hearing him talk about his guys, that's something special in a first-year head coach. And he's got to learn from Bill Sharp up there in Jimtown, and Shively will send the touchback out the back of the end zone.
Rodney Eunice.
And he's learned from Rodney Eunice, and he's learned from a bunch of great guys. He's been coached by these guys. He's played with these guys. Coach Whittaker is one of them to keep an eye on in 1A football as a.
He's not just coaching these guys. He's coaching them all the way down from Pee-wee up to here.
All the way down.
Building a program.
And that's something as a parent of a potential Triton football player is encouraging to see. And it makes me feel good to see that, as that's going to do it here as Knox will win 42-7. Triton will fall to 5-3 as they head to Winnemac next week. Knox heads to Caston. And one more win will guarantee them the Hoosier North Athletic Conference as a solo team at the top as the fireworks go off here from Community Field. We're going to sign off here on the Tri-Trojan Sports Network. Until next time, remember the Trojan way.